Good morning, everyone, and welcome to CVHP News. I'm Sonora Scott. It's Wednesday, April 22nd. As of yesterday, April 21st, there's still 41 cases of COVID-19 in Tom Green County. No new cases have been reported by the city for 5 days in a row. Now, we begin with a story about a San Angelo man who answered the call to help those in New York. Take a look.
My heart really just started to hurt and long to make a difference and be able to help them in some way.
For the last 15 days, Cole Strain has been in New York City helping treat patients at the epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak. A Colorado City native and graduate of Angelo State University, Strain says he was shocked at the number of cases when he arrived in New York.
Going from kind of that mentality of, oh, there are just a few cases over here, it really can't be that bad, to getting up here and really seeing how devastated everyone was kind of just really eye-opening, honestly.
Every day, Strain works long shifts in the ICUs treating COVID-19 patients.
Throughout the day, we're all kind of running around helping each other take care of each of these patients because it's really a more than one person job.
Strain will remain in the city for another week and will then return to Lubbock and self-quarantine before going back to work at Covenant Health.
Go back and spread my knowledge that I've learned up here with all of our providers and everything there at Covenant and Lubbock. That way maybe we can help fight this over there as well.
While the virus spread quickly in New York City, Strain says he hopes West Texas communities are able to contain it better. And with Governor Abbott's plans for reopening the Texas economy, he wants people back home to continue practicing social distancing and remember that the virus can spread quickly.
I really, truly don't believe that we've hit our peak quite yet there in Texas. Just because we're opening things back up doesn't mean that we need to let our guard down. Things can catch fire, basically, and it can take over and it can spread so quickly.
For News Connection, I'm Amanda Lozano.
Thanks, Amanda. Now to a coach turned advocate. He's raising money for folks in need, and our Victor Glenn has a story.
JW All-Star Academy CEO Jayton Washington has refocused his energy from training to a community aid initiative.
COVID-19 has really impacted us. We're not able to train like we're used to. So everything has been one-on-one, but with the parks being closed and the facilities, we just don't have facilities here, that has really hampered us down to where we don't train at all anymore.
In deciding what to do next, Jayton saw the financial impact the COVID outbreak was having on families and decided to act.
Thought of the San Angelo Strong Initiative. We know a lot of families, barbers, nail salons, retail people, that the COVID-19 has really impacted them. And we wanted to be able to support them. Not only did the COVID-19, did it take their job away, but a lot of them are also single moms, single dads, so their income has either been drastically reduced or just not at all. So we came up with the San Angelo Strong Initiative to buy a bracelet for $5 donation. You can donate more if you want, and then we want to be able to give money that is needed to these families that are in desperate need, because it's not their fault.
The bracelets are individually wrapped, and purchasers are asked to include contact and delivery information when they pay.
So far, we've donated a little over $700. We didn't set a goal because we want to help everybody that we can. So as long as this initiative can keep going, that's how long we're going to keep helping families.
To donate, use Venmo or Cash App or the Academy website, and to request funds, residents are encouraged to call Jayton directly. Victor Glenn, KLST News.
Thanks, Victor. And today is Earth Day, so how can you celebrate online and do your part? Here are a few tips. 2020 is the 50th anniversary of Earth Day.
Started back in 1970 as like a educational event across the country with college campuses talking about different environmental issues like clean water and clean air. It led to the Clean Water Act, the Clean Air Act, the foundation or the start of the Environmental Protection Agency. And then from there it's kind of continued to grow. It used to be something just here in the United States, and then it went international.
The Earth Day Network says an estimated 1 billion people will be participating in Earth Day activities this year, even if they're done virtually.
We actually are kind of relaunching our SAFE since our recycling facility, collection facility closed down 2 years ago. So we have a new website that just launched. We've got a kids activity book as well that we put on our website. So there's some fun things in there they can do in color and do a little word search. There's a backyard bingo to get them back outside in their yard and give them something to go look for. We've got some social media going on. So we're going to be sharing different things that you can do kind of on an individual level that makes things a little bit better, like thinking about your choices of things you purchase. Like, do I really need to buy the cheap t-shirt for $5 when it's going to fall apart, or should I spend $7 and buy one that's going to last for multiple years?
Another step is to be educated about which plastics are able to be picked up locally and which ones are not. Then you can put them in the correct containers.
Just take that simple step of separating it out. It's a little thing, but it makes a big difference when everybody does the same thing.
For residents who don't have the option for curbside pickup, there are still some ways you can recycle.
Butts Recycling still has a lot of different options for taking some recycling. I know they take aluminum, office paper, newspapers. I believe they take magazines. So you can drop off some of your stuff there that's not stuff that's available in your curbside collection. Target, I know, has a little drop-off bin at the front of their store where you can take your glass bottles. So they'll actually send those back to their distribution center and get them recycled there. So that's an option that not a lot of everybody knows about, but it's a good one because glass is not recyclable curbside.
If you live in an apartment complex, reach out to the managers. Tell them you want recycling as an option and see where to go from there. As for the overall health of the earth, reduce, reuse, recycle is working, but there's still more work to be done.
We've made a lot of improvements in our earth as we've gone, but we still have a lot of really big pressing issues. We still have water quality issues. We still have air pollution going on. We still have climate change going on. And the fact that Earth Day is still here and we're still caring about those things reminds us all that we're part of one big community.
For Concho Valley Homepage, I'm Sonora Scott. Now let's check in with Jay Martin, who's got a look at the weather. Hey, Jay.
Well, this morning, a few showers, a few storms passed through and still having one or two sticking around and lingering. But as we go into the end of our day, it's going to be pretty windy, 15 to 20 miles per hour. We'll start to break up those clouds as well, get some sunshine coming in. We're going to be warming up nicely, 87 for our high. So it'll be a nice warm day. We'll see some cooling down a little bit in the evenings. We'll get back into the mid 50s, but really we're going to be seeing temperatures get back to the 90s. So if you like this summer week that we've been having so far, it's going to come back for us Thursday and Friday. Sunshine to end the week, 90s to end it as well. That's all before a cold front on Saturday. That's going to be cooling us down to 76. Now this cold front, it is dry, so we don't have to worry about any rain chances or storms. So 76 would be a nice break for the warm temperatures as we get back to 80s, 85 by Monday and 90s by Tuesday. So look forward to that couple of breaks from the 90s because that's going to be coming on Saturday.
Thanks, Jay. And thank you all for joining me for CVHP News. Don't forget to follow us on social media and download our free app. All you have to do is search Concho Valley Homepage in your app store. That's all for right now, but we'll see you right back here tomorrow morning. Happy Earth Day.